Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was...
Olise!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Let's a look and place it forward. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in it. Tries a shot! Goal! Santos! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
10 minutes is number 10.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
This is Batistuta. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Azar. Now it's Olise. Robertson makes the interception. Tries from a long way out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's been cut out, well played. Albert Ferrer. Can he get onto this? Xavi Alonso. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Out towards the flank. Hazard.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's cut it out. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Santos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Santos in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kukçu. Played out wide. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Searching pass he's played there. Neymar. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's following up! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Olise! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Nicely spread. And they win it back again. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we have our very first corner. Right from the top draw, and he is just ripping it up. A true beauty of a goal, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Neymar, and he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Olise, and it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard makes the interception. Goes for the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a look and place it forward. Nicely weighted ball. No goals as yet. Kukçu. Interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. And that's gone loose. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Batistuta. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar. He's going for goal! It's there! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
After 32 minutes is
So the first goal
10.
of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Xavi Alonso. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's Bale! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Batistuta. Threads one in. Batistuta. Oh, Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro tries to clear. It's Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Odo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta! And somehow it stayed out. Tries to pass it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? Shot could be... There's the shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Strokes it back. That has been slung wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Batistuta. And that is a little under... Snyder! And that would have been game, set and match.
Snyder is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming. And here's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Neymar. Has a shot! That is some save from Khan. The whistle is gone and it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a run, and it's come back out to him. Marvellous goal!
But they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar will... Neymar! It's hit the upright. Well, there's the clearance. Opts to play it. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard with the clearance. And he's intervened well there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Olise! Olise! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Robertson. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passing is crisp and sharp. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable man. He's having a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now with... Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Robertson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that.
He's had a shot! And it's Xavi Alonso. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Goes for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Neymar. Neymar is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. That was beautiful. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class...
There's the header! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Van Balten gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Neymar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this is Torres. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But they've got it again. Schneider. He's had a shot! Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that has not gone well. Out again for a throw-in. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's had a hit!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's managed to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chips it through. This might spell danger. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zanetti. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider played out towards the right wing.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
To the information centre. Substitution for Galatasaray, number 23, Rafinha.
Here we go again.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 6, Mohamed Salah. Number 21, Van Nistelrooy.
Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Opts to play it back. Zanetti. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And it's Zanetti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kukçu. Zanetti. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's tidy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vinicius Junior!
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Batistuta.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now it's named. Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Strokes it back. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There
One
will be
minute to add, according to the board. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Played up towards the front line. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like lead...
And it's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Goal! After 20 minutes is number 19, El Hadj Diouf.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's a good ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge, a true great in every... And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Gerard. Coming on the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 6, Neymar.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Batistuta touches it back. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... Oh, what has happened here? Lofted upfield. And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Odo. Scholes cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Schneider. That's beautifully weighted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. And it's made its way to him. It's Neymar! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Still goalless at the moment. Van Dijk.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Robertson. Neymar! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. And it's Wirtz. He's got away. Now it's Van Basten. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And this is Batistuta, takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Guardiola. And they've got a throw. And back to the keeper they go. Guardiola. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Schneider. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Shot a goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
De Bruyne. Iniesta. Van Basten. And he's being shifted off it. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's burst through! Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Wirtz! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Vitz. And here's Batistuta. Has a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Some really good ball movement. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Schneider is the team's great visionary. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. And they've got a throw. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Doué. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, terrible pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Xavi Alonso. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Batistuta! They've scored! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Casillas claims comfortably. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Batistuta. No, he's not getting past him there. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that has put paid to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus, Otto cuts out. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar. He's gone for goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Xavi Alonso. Schneider. And this is Batistuta. And it's Doué. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a key interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Great ball, shot a goal! Relentless, just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, clearly gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Neymar. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Khan. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Neymar tries to pass it through. He has a look out. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Batistuta. Now there's a Neymar! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Neymar. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do, there could be only one outcome. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Just eases him off the ball. That's good vision. And this is Bale. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Bale. That is lovely. Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became...
And Batistuta! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
After 16 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Just about within shooting range. Messi, looking for the run. Doué could try cutting inside here. Ah, he's given it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now that's well seen too. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Schneider.
It looks very much like
Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Back into the middle. Here's a sharp little ball here. And here's Neymar. It's an errant pass. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice her.
Shapes to shoot! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. No, again there's no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Neither of these two. And there's the shot! And here's Batistuta. Van Dijk cuts it out. Oh, what a mistake! Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Just 5 minutes left. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away?
Added time.
That is good alertness. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Kane. Well timed, excellent interception. Alonso. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Neymar.
That's good play from him.
That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar, good purpose. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
DiMarco. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it out wide. Elects to climbs up big. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And here's Batistuta. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. This looks promising. And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. DiMarco. And that's going right the way across. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Flashes it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi Alonso. Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer. And there is his 30th goal. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Batistuta. Neymar gets into a good position. He is through here! Madueke to Schneider, and it's Kane. He's found the way through! Kane, good driving run. Madueke. Robertson wins the duel this time. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar not want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's looking wide. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... It's Neymar! Oh, and that should have been two.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that could set him on his way. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Madueke. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Xavi Alonso. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.